Hi, we are going to be rating books' smells out of 7. So I have a large variety of books here that we're going to smell and rate out of 7. So the first one I'm going to rate is The Fault in Our Stars. This is the copy that I read. It was one of the first books that I bought because of people's reviews. And I'm pretty sure it was Jessie the Reader that made me pick this up. All right, so should we smell the cover? The cover smells like nothing. 0 out of 7. Like a little fan. It smells very clean when I waft and fan the pages. It smells like a brand new book, but it does smell like a book. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 7. It's a nice smelling book, but it just smells like any other new book. The next one we're going to pick up is 11/22/63, which is a book my father gifted to me, and I read a little under half of it. It was too long, and I didn't want to keep reading it, but I feel bad for some reason taking the bookmark out, because my dad gave it to me, and he was very excited for me to read it. We're going to smell the cover. I feel like we shouldn't smell covers from now on, because this also smells like nothing. It has a little bit less of a clean book smell than The Fault in Our Stars when I fan the pages. Okay, let's open it to a page I read. This one also smells like a fairly clean book. It has a little bit less of a clean smell than The Fault in Our Stars, but basically it's a clean, normal book smell still. I'm also going to give this a 4 out of 7. Now I'm going to rate a few books that I read when I was younger. I have 3 here. So the first one that I'm going to rate is Hatchet, which I read in grade 6. It's in very good condition. Oh man, okay. This has some grade 6 book smelling vibes. Oh! This gets a 7 out of 7. This book smells great. It smells like an old book, but not a bad smelling old book. It just smells like... It smells like grade 6, guys. This is amazing. This book, okay, 7. Okay, this is the first perfect rating. 7 out of 7 for that one. Okay, next one, Among the Hidden. I read this in grade 7. Oh, this one smells pretty clean still. Ah, the waft, though. The waft is a little bit better than my new books. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 7. I can't remember when I read this. I want to say grade 7. And it's seen some better days. It's got water damage. Like, I took this to camp with me, I'm pretty sure. It's got a pretty nice waft. It smells pretty new somehow. It doesn't... I'm disappointed. This gets a... I can't give it a... I was going to give it a 3 because of my disappointment, but that's not fair. Because I'm going to say it does measure up to The Fault in Our Stars and 11/22/63. So we'll give it a 4. Okay, we're going to jump back into some newer books now. The Night Circus. This is the copy that I read. This has a nice waft. It's clean, but it definitely smells like a book. 4 out of 7. Insurgent. Oh, it's upside down. The waft doesn't smell like anything. Ooh, this one kind of smells like vinegar. I'm going to give this a 2. Gross. 2 out of 7. Yeah. Next, we're going to rate an arc. Do arcs smell different than regular books? Let's find out. The waft has literally no smell. I feel like it didn't even push any air at me. So it's not looking good. It smells like nothing. There is no scent in here at all. It's like it doesn't exist. I can't give it lower than a 2. There's no book smell. It's just not there. It's just, oh my god. It's like Addie. Okay, so this is a little different now. My rating has changed. We're going to give this a 5. And my last one is a fairly new book, but it is a library copy that I got from a book sale. So it's been read by multiple people. So I'm hoping it smells like love. Okay, there's nothing in the waft. Nothing. The pages are okay. They're a little vinegary, but not as much as Insurgent was. I'm going to give it a 3. Now for my final section. Super old books. We're going to try Watership Down by Richard Adams. One of the great novels of the century, apparently. It has a nice little waft. It smells like books. Smells like cozy books. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting smell. I like it. It doesn't remind me of anything or bring me back anywhere, but it doesn't smell bad. Oh, there's a bookmark in here. The waft, when you're really close, smells nice. It smells like my school library in grade 3. So I'm going to give this a 6 out of 7. Now we're going to do this David Copperfield. This is an old one. I'm not going to waft this one. I don't want to wreck anything. So we're just going to smell. It smells very musty. I don't like it. It doesn't smell like book. It just smells like must. But I don't know why I keep smelling it. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 7. Okay, now we're going to smell The Incredible Journey, which this is what Homeward Bound was based off of. I should read this at some point. Also, this was only 50 cents when this came out. It has an okay waft. It's actually kind of nice. A little sweet smelling. Ooh, I like this one. This one also reminds me of, like, the school library. Ah, this one's nice. Okay, this one gets a 6 out of 7. Yep. Okay, so now the last two that I have is this super old book that my great-great-uncle wrote called Smokey. There's actually, my mom has an even older version of this one, but it's completely falling apart. The waft is okay. This one also kind of just smells like must. But it's not as strong as David Copperfield. So I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 7. But now we have a new version of Smokey. So we're going to smell that one. Very clean, not very smelly waft. There's nothing much in there. It also smells kind of vinegary. Weird. What's with these vinegar books? It's not as strong as the other two. It's very mild. And it's also got a bit of a clean smell to it as well. It's not bad. It's okay. If someone made me smell it, I wouldn't be mad about it. So we're going to give it a 4 out of 7. I don't remember what I rated any of these, but I did put my favorites in a different pile. So my favorite smelling books are basically old books, but not super old books. We've got Hatchet by Gary Paulson, The Incredible Journey by Sheila Burnford, and Watership Down by Richard Adams. Thank you for going on this journey with me. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. If you want me to rate more book smells in the future, let me know. And I'll see you next time. Bye.